All right, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. To say a lot has gone down in the past couple of days would be a understatement because everything that could have gone wrong possibly has gone wrong. Really, we'll load into the save real quick, and I will give you a brief kind of rundown of how my past couple of days have been because they've been a nightmare. So, after I recorded the episode, the Liverpool episode, which actually went out today, on the day I'm recording this, I didn't feel well, and for the past couple of days I started feeling well. I'm still not 100%, but I need to get a video out for tomorrow. So, what do? I go on and I load up FIFA 22. I think, okay, let's load up FIFA 22. Let's play some more career mode and let's get it uploaded. Then my hard drive, my external hard drive, with all my games on, by the way, decides to shut up shop, decides it's not working. So, that's now. I don't know what's the issue with that. It may have just overheated. It may just be not working at all ever again. I don't fucking know. So today I have manually. It took about 5 hours. Manually re-downloaded FIFA 22 because I had to do that. I manually re-downloaded Twitch, and I was hoping it would save all the data, which thankfully it has. But it's been a whirlwind few days because I can't get that fixed. I got my new phone, and that took an age and a half to set up as well, just for purely because I didn't know how. And it's kind of been a busy old week. So I'm going to try and catch up on the career modes. But if I don't get double uploads out to you this weekend, I apologize in advance. You can blame the wonders of technology rather than me. I'm trying to get the stream to work on my phone. It is a brand new phone, and I don't know if it's loading or even working at all. So we'll continue as we go. We've got Bournemouth today at the Vitality Stadium. Didn't see the last episode. We took on Liverpool in what may be the stupidest game, and I say it a lot, but this actually might have been the stupidest game I've played in my life. I've got a 92 rated goalkeeper named Gianluigi Donnarumma, right? You expect, he's the best rated goalkeeper in the game. He will be saving a lot. He'll be doing well for you. They had 8 shots on target and scored 7, so I need some explanation as to why he's an absolute throwing prick, but I'm hoping if we put De Gea in for the second leg, we can maybe try and overturn it. It's going to be a big task, but we're going to try and overturn that. But that is not this episode. That is next episode, which I will also record tonight just to get it out of the way because I want to know whether we're going through or whether we're going out. I'm just trying to fix things that don't want to work. I don't know. Honestly, bear with me, guys. Alright, fuck it. We're just going all in. We're just going all in. If it's not working, it's not working. It's not my problem anymore. I've lost interest in trying to get things to sort themselves out because I've tried my best to sort it out and it is refusing. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do this press conference because I didn't realise we had one. Tried to get to it, but apparently it just wants to go along the top tab rather than where I want to navigate it. So that's a good start. So let's get to this press conference. I'm going to open my can of Monster TM because I need fucking energy. Monster ASMR. How's that for your ears? How's that? Unbeaten so far. Can you keep the run going? We're not unbeaten so far. We've done well in the league for a little while, but I won't focus on it because we'll probably end up drawing a Bournemouth or something stupid. My focus isn't fully on this episode. No, my focus isn't fully on recording, but I do need to record this. I'm recording this Thursday night for it to go up on Friday. And I'll also be recording what will hopefully be the first of Saturday's double uploads, but pending on that one because I don't know if I'm going to get double uploads out this weekend. Purely because of technical issues the past few days, but pretty much the whole week. I'll be keeping an eye on the Real United scoreline as well. I was going to watch the match as I streamed, but probably like the stream too much, so I'm just going to watch. Or just take a look at the scoreline every so often. Respectfully, I don't care about West Ham or Anderlecht, and it's not showing me the Man United score, so you know what? It's fine. We've got Bournemouth today. Let's take a look at the news stories before we move on. The Premier League player of the month shortlist was between Sima, who has won it for Brighton, as you can see, Kevin De Bruyne, Joao Cancelo, and who is that? It's Iheanacho for Leicester. And CMAT was the one who won it. Fair play to him. He's outperforming Anthony Elanga. So fair enough. Man United stuck in rut. Bit of a struggle after that Liverpool game. We're trying to get out of our heads right now. McTominay. Manchester United have been in the best form over the last few games, but this isn't worrying McTominay just yet. We haven't won as many games as we'd like recently. Began the McTominay captain, with Man United captain, but of course, EA don't put time into career mode, so we want to remember back to our bad performances in the past and replicate those victories now. Mendy's out for 10 days, which is quite good. Not good that he's got a concussion, of course, but quite good that he's injured because it might help us. Although Chelsea do still have Kepa, which is probably still quite good for them. The other game, same day. I want to say it's Newcastle. I think it is. It's not the same day. And it's also not Newcastle. It's Southampton. So we'll figure out how Chelsea do it following this. But we are going to go in all guns blazing. We have to. We absolutely have to. There's no holding back here. Especially as last time we played Bournemouth, we did draw to them. So let's get the one striker going here, I think. And it'll be Aussie men today with Rashi, Fernandez, Alexander. Perfect. We do have Liverpool, but I think that's a few days away. In fact, before we start arsing around with all the team, I want to see how many days away it really is. Just in case I need to rotate it a lot. I think it's 5 days. 4 days. So we'll go with still quite a strong team, but not an absolute fucking masterclass of a team. I do kind of want to start Aussie men for the second leg of the I have pressed the wrong button because I want to go on the one striker. The second leg of the Champions League, and I do need to give Benzema minutes today because he'll get very gur if I don't. So it means Ronaldo drops to the reserves, surprisingly, very surprisingly. Benzema is already on the bench, so maybe Ronaldo doesn't drop to reserves. Do I start Messi and have Alexander for Liverpool? Or do I start Alexander and Messi for Liverpool? I think we're going to have Messi on the bench anyway. Donny can start. Maguire can start. We'll start Mazraoui and we'll start Shaw. I did swap you for Hakimi, but if you don't want to listen there, Mazraoui, that is on you, my friend. Kukurea for Shaw. And I reckon that's us. In terms of this lineup, anyway. I wonder if it's changed my tactics. I bet it has. It hasn't. Fair enough. At least it hasn't on Aussie men, which is a main one. Donnarumma, get your fucking... You are not in a Man United shirt for at least the foreseeable future. If maybe ever again. You don't concede against Liverpool 7 times and expect mercy. So this is what we're rolling with, I think. Best we'll ever get for this one. They've got Blake in between the stakes, Kude and Stacey as the fullbacks, Kelly and Spencer as the centre-backs, with Kelly as the captain, Lerma CDM, Musa and Billing as the centre midfield options, then Bailey left mid, Christie right mid, and then Brian Brobby up front. It's actually not a bad team, you know. It won't keep him up, I don't think. Well, actually, it might, looking at the Premier League table now, but it's not a great team. It's beatable, is what I'm saying. We should be winning this. De Gea in goal for us. Shaw and Mazraoui as the fullbacks. Upamecano, Maguire as the centre-backs. McTominay and Van de Beek, the centre midfield options. The CDM, of course, is the captain, which is Scott McTominay. Rashford, left attacking mid. Right attacking mid, Rashford and Alexander. Fernandez. Cam is the... I'm all over the joint. Right, let's try that again. De Gea in goal, Shaw and Mazraoui as fullbacks, Upamecano, Maguire centre-backs, McTominay CDM and captain, Van de Beek centre mid, Rashford left attacking mid, Alexander right attacking mid, Bruno centre attacking mid, and then Aussie men up front. Why was that so hard the first time around? My head is all over the joint, to be fair, today. I'm still not feeling 100%, but it needs to be done, and we will get into it. Without any further ado, and any fucking around. Still not au fait with this new phone yet. And it has closed my stream without my saying so, which is good. Just going to start. I'll figure it out. I got the new phone on Tuesday, but I've set it up today because I've not been feeling well the past couple of days. It's an Oppo Find X5 or something, or 5X. If you guys know how to sort those phones out. would be happy to receive assistance. I feel a bit bad for Messi, you know, because he goes and scores a hat-trick against West Brom, and we've just immediately dropped him. Now, for some reason, I'm not entirely sure why, and I will fix it next time, probably. The commentators aren't coming through on the stream. They're on in my ears. I'm confused. We'll try. I'll figure it out in a moment, or after this episode. But yeah, the commentators are on in my ears, but not in my game. I've just realised that it might reset it to default settings as well, and default sliders, and probably default everything. Which I didn't think about. I really hope they haven't. But I wouldn't bet against it. Yeah, there's something with the commentators. It's not coming through. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's a bit different, I guess. The Bournemouth fans in full voice, you know they can get some in here. They did last time. 3-3, I believe, was the scoreline, if memory serves me correct. And if it does serve me incorrect, then it was definitely a draw. We definitely didn't win this the last time around. What I do know is it is going to be ourselves to kick off. Aussie men will get the ball moving here at a very loud Vitality Stadium. I don't know if the crowd noise is coming through either, actually. I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm all over the joint. Game settings. What are the sliders saying? Oh, sliders have been kept. Solid, solid, solid. Audio is what we're looking at here. Yep. That's all fine. Crowd. Commentary volume 3. That's fine. And gameplay music volume. So all should be fine. The commentators should be playing through. I'm guessing it's something to do with the game. But it's whatever. Commentators aren't necessarily required. Oh, you tried it there, Christy, did you? Did you try it there? Also, a note on Upamecano. I think he may be the problem with the defenders because LaCroix's playing fine. Maguire plays good on this day. Upamecano seems like the odd one out. I don't know why. Because he's the main man. Maybe just loyal to Gavardiol. Aussie men knocking it to Rashford. Back towards Aussie men. Oh, it's over his head. Why did it lock Alexander onto that? Why can't Bruno just come for that? I don't know, whatever, man. Aussie men to Bruno. Should be one. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't have answers to your questions. I will not be taking any further questions today, Your Honour. How has Bruno not banged that in? This is kind of my game off between the Liverpool debacle and the second Liverpool debacle, which is probably going to be next. So I'm hoping it isn't a debacle next and we can win. Probably, hopefully, by more than 3 goals. And it's happened before in his career mode, for us and against us. So I wouldn't write it completely out. Rashi makes a move. We scored the most goals in the league, and it's going to be 81 momentarily. Oh, it's straight. Sneak in! Sneak in! Donny! Bruno! Oh my god! How are we not a goal up? Alexander is blocked. Aussie men! Oh, get it to someone on the Man United team. Oh, mate. How are we not 1-0 up? How? How? I think it might be something up with my headset is why the commentators aren't being heard. Maybe. I'm feeling like my volume and my audio, my headset's a little different. But it's alright. I'll sort it very soon. That's to be kept in, apparently. Tackle by Maguire. I wasn't even controlling Maguire. I respect that from Harry. I don't respect that from Upamecano. It's him again. McTominay cleans up. I'm not trying to put Upamecano in a bad light. God knows I'm not. I want him to be a success, but he's just doesn't seem to want to be at the moment. Aussie men. Just a fucking bout, man. It has been a scrappy affair in terms of us trying to get a goal here at Vitality Stadium, but Aussie man does get the goal. And I believe he cements himself as the official top scorer for Manchester United in the Premier League, giving him a 12th of the season, if my memory serves me correct. I have no clue, honestly. I'm just a man who wants to watch a Man United game, but is unable to, due to the fact that I am, in fact, recording when I don't really want to be. Don't really feel like it. Still 0-0 in the real life game anyway. 1-0 in this one though. Goal for Manchester United. Victor Osimhen. I think he may be what we need for Liverpool. Shaw regains the possession off a very sloppy pass. I don't really know exactly what they were doing precisely to the letter of the law. Bruno Alexander's going too close and I don't understand it, but he's made a bit of room here. Turns inside, lays it off to Osimhen. That was for Bruno actually rather than Osimhen, but we'll knock it in with Rashford. Oh, we won't knock it in, we'll knock it out. Okay, cool. Donny. Turn and shoot. There's a turn, there's a shot, and there's a save. The passes a couple of times there went to the wrong players, but we still kept it alive, we still got a chance off, and we are still in full control here at the Vitality, which we absolutely need to be. Cross to be delivered by Finlay Alexander towards, well, it wasn't meant to be for Osimhen, but God forbid it goes to the great player, am I right? Mazraoui just about does enough there. Shaw takes it onto Donny. Want Rashford to make that move. He's not making that move, and I have been slide tackled because of it. I don't want to commit Maguire because he takes a fucking age and a half to get back. So what we do want to do is not commit Maguire. We've committed Upamecano instead. Robbie messes it up. Bottle job. Bottle job Robbie. That's going to be De Gea's. Upamecano is really concerning me, you know. He's got all the capabilities and all the stats and everything, but I'm just wondering why he's stinking up the gaff at the moment defensively. He may get better. It may just be the pressure of where we're at right now. But we were at this position last season as well. He was here, so I don't really know if that can be an excuse. Aussie men. I was about to just put my controller down and go ballistic, to be honest. But then I realised it went to the wrong side of the post. Unfortunate there from Victor of the Aussie men family. Can't always get what you want in these games. Come on, Bournemouth. Try to rouse the troops of the home side. We have been all over them, aside from a couple of maybe chances. And I think that rousing chant may work. That's a bold tackle from Maguire and a brave one as well. Now, Mazraoui should be there, and I'm in absolute wonderment why he isn't. That doesn't give an excuse for Maguire giving the ball away, but I thought I could play it off to Mazraoui and he wasn't there, so maybe I should have just... I don't know. I don't know, alright? This game has its own mind anyway. I'll leave it for someone that'll go somewhere else. It's a save from De Gea anyway. I forgot who took the shot. I do know it's a corner to Bournemouth. It's swung out to Dembele and Rashford gains control of it. This controller feels different somehow and I don't know how. Oh, that's a nice little ball to Bruno. Can Bruno do anything with it? Osimhen is there. He is there. Alexander through the middle. Oh, he still managed to get a shot. Fair fucks, Alexander still managed to get a shot off there. Mazraoui's fallen over. Can't regain balance in time to get the ball back. And now we are in trouble because we again do not have a right back. Maguire does have the strength though. Harry Maguire under... As I was saying, Harry Maguire, underrated centre-back. Defensively sound, passing-wise, he's like real life. That's a poor tackle, that'll be a booking. But yeah, Harry Maguire, defensively, good in this game. Passing, shocking. Like real life. In the end of the world. I mean, we've got good and bad with him. But he's more solid than what if Meccano seems to be right now, which is fine with me. As long as we're defending, I don't give a fuck, man. As long as we're defending and winning the football match, I don't care what he does, to an extent, obviously. I don't want him scoring own goals. Rashi into Scotty. Scotty T. Through to B. Bruno. Oh, what a fucking bit of play. I will never call him B. Bruno again, by the way. It kind of scared me that it might not go to him. I was just kind of a bit concerned. But, yeah, sorry for calling him B. Bruno. It is Bruno Fernandes with the second. And McTominay said pretty much, sorry for taking the captaincy from you, mate. Bruno said, it's alright, you've assisted me. We'll still have a conversation about it at some point. It actually might be an own goal from number 6. I don't know who's got the final touch there. All I do know is it's 2-0 United. But the main thing is, I think that's probably game, set and match here. Then again, they drew 3 autos last time. So I don't want to be too... what's the word? Too confident. That being said, I do want to rotate some players around. Can I tackle and get the ball, please? No? Alright, fair enough. Well, I'm happy that goes back for a free kick rather than goes out to Dembele. I'm glad the referee's tried that back. That's actually helped me. Come on, Bournemouth chant ringing out again. We've got the free kick. It's something to be able to do here. He's going to go straight through to Big Dave, who definitely will get the nod in the Liverpool second leg. You can't do any worse. And before he concedes 10. Which one was it that conceded 10 in the Europa League? Was that De Gea or was that Henderson? Alexander. That's gone in. That's gone in, by the way. I thought he put that wide. But also, Alexander now ties Aussie Men once again. Every time Aussie Men scores, Alexander seems to tie it up again. But it's fine with me. As long as they're scoring, I ain't fussy. It's a great finish, actually. It's out of the reach of the goalkeeper. I thought the goalkeeper might get to that. It's a lot better than they first gave it credit for. I thought it was a bit lucky to go in, but it's actually a very good finish. And it's 3-0 just before stroke half-time. I reckon we could haul off a couple of players. Maybe not too many, but I reckon we could bring on Benzi. Maybe not half-time, but at some point in the second half. Because I do want to rest Aussie Men anyway. What's happened there? I thought it was half-time, but I think it's actually been brought back because of a handball. I thought it was half-time. I looked at the minutes. It's not quite half-time yet. We can still get one more chance scored if Maguire plays it to the right player, which he hasn't. Alexander was the man I wanted to give it to. Donny! Oh, it's a save. I didn't know if Ozyman could get there in time. He couldn't, is the answer. That was not the strongest header by any means, but it's another effort on Bournemouth's goal, and this is the fucking United we need, man. Maybe I needed a little break. We really need to have a rest and come back. I do still need to sort out my external storage device at some point, but that can wait. I've got the game that I need the most, and that is FIFA 22 for this career mode. Half time, and it's 3-0 Manchester United. Aussie Men, Fernandes and Alexander with the goals. Only one more of the front four needs to bag, and that is Marcus Rashford. I suppose if he doesn't, though, we are 3-0 up. Although it was 3-0 last time, so if they just come storming in the second half with a masterclass performance, I'll be kind of offended, but I mean, kind of proud as well. At the end of the day, we're going 3-0 up. Leicester leading Leeds United 1-0 at Elland Road. Liverpool leading West Ham 2-1 at the London Stadium. Arsenal playing at stalemate with Crystal Palace so far at the Emirates. And Villa Park is 1-0 to Aston Villa. Which is not a good sign because Newcastle play Chelsea next. I need something at them. Taking a look at the stats then. We are walking home with a victory already. Might as well end this match here. 71-29 in terms of possession, 14 shots to 2, and 8.6 expected goals, 0.6. Might I remind you as well that the sliders are still the exact same. We're just to show you again. In terms of user, save speed, everything's normal. Errors higher. Injuries have changed because fuck that. Goalkeeper ability, both goalkeepers are shit. anyway. Goalkeepers are shit in general, so I'll just turn them down. For the AI, sprint speed and acceleration is a bit higher. Pass error and shot error is way lower. They've got a lot in their advantage here. And yeah, we are dominating. But I guess it is, at the end of the day, Manchester United and Bournemouth. So I've already taken a look at the half-time stats. Let's move into the second half of the vitality. I would like a clean sheet, but we're not allowed them. So we're just going to have to accept that we're going to win 3-1 here. Brian Brobby will get some fucking shit from out of nowhere. Bournemouth still trying to get, or Bournemouth fans still trying to get the team into this. That'll be a throw-in as it comes off Dembele. Alexander tracks all the way back. We need to give it to Mazraoui. Inside to Donny. Donny knocks it on to Bruno Fernandes. Aussie men going to make the run over. He has done exactly that, and it could be 4 here. And it will be 4 here. That's absolutely delightful. That is absolutely exquisite. If Liverpool can score 7, so can we, huh? Maybe on track for a record win here. That was way too easy. And I think Aussie men, as much as I would love him to stay on against Hattie, I think we're going to rest him because we do need him for Liverpool. Absolutely, if he's in this scoring form. We're going to bring off Victor Osimhen to probably unhappy chants from the United fans. But it is really because of stamina. And we're also going to bring on Messi for Alexander. But not just yet. We are going to do that. That will be a substitution. I was considering doing it there, but we won't do it just yet. And it is 4-0 now. 5 minutes into the second half, we had another to our tally. Karim Benzema hasn't been played in a while. Was very unhappy, but hopefully 40 minutes against Bournemouth will appease him. Because I genuinely don't know when he will play again. Because we have Liverpool next. I believe we do still have... who do we have? We've got Brighton at the end of the month, I know that. This game is a fucking joke, by the way. How many times do I have to tackle Brian Bobby? This will be their goal. 100%. Bobby's offside. He's not, okay. Right, first of all, I've tackled fucking Brobby a good 7 or 8 times. Maybe an exaggeration, but a good amount of times in that build-up. I just felt, you could just feel when they're going to score, and I thought that was going to be it. So Ricky Dembele coming off from, assuming David Brooks, if he's still got him. I'm glad he has recovered and come back to football. If he scores against me today, I will curse him out like anyone else. Especially as Bournemouth are the least deserving of a goal I've seen in a while. Two names Liverpool, but I guess I set myself up for that one because we put the highest rated goalkeeper in the net. Can Benzema get it to Rashford? Not quite. Rashford tried to push for it, but unavailable for that conversation. Come to Upamecano, who I didn't really want it to come to, but it could still work. Donny. Alexander has got a bit of room. He might have the whole way here. Back to Donny. Unselfish. Maybe should have just been selfish, mate, to be fair. I wanted Benzema to open up, to be completely honest with you, because he needs the goal more than anyone right now. Ryan Christie, a foot race here with Scott McTominay. Luke Shaw comes across and assists. I was always going to bring Luke Shaw across, it was just a matter of when. Rashford, turning back into Benzema, on one more to Bruno. There's Alexander. It's just clockwork. This is... Can we please just play like this every game? Can we please? Oh, mate. See, I can already tell what's going to happen here. We absolutely bash Bournemouth's back ends in. And then we'll lose to Liverpool. I can already smell it. I can already smell this game occurring. Bruno Fernandes, I believe assisted that there. Could be incorrect. Finlay Alexander, the recipient of the goal. And in the couple of minutes, we'll be moving things around with Lionel Messi to come on for Finlay Alexander. I'll probably rob him of his hat-trick as well, unless he scores quickly. And, of course, I think it's going to be Van de Beek, but I'm considering Maguire. Or maybe even Upamecano. It's most likely going to be Donny. But I am not 100% sure yet. The ball's got off the pitch. We'll make those changes now. Bournemouth are playing shite, by the way. Bournemouth are absolutely shite. Donny, well, for definite, I think it might actually be they bring off Fernandes to Bellingham. Potentially. Is that might be the move. How is it if I swap this? Alright, so if it's this way, 4 and 5. If it's this way, 4 and 5. I prefer Bellingham in that role. I can't lie, Donny. I'm sorry, lad. I know you're 86 rated and you're a brilliant all-rounder now, by the way. Fucking hell, look at Donny. But Bellingham, even though he's got less attacking stats, he has scored more this season. So I'm going to put Bellingham there. Messi on as well. Upamecano and Maguire will see out the 90. And I believe it'll probably be Upamecano and Lacroix. I don't really want to go Upamecano and Lacroix again, though. Because we conceded 7 against Liverpool. But I do kind of not really want to use Maguire either because they're just so fast. It's a conundrum. We'll figure it out. Jefferson Lerma going to be making way for Salius Chan. Finlay Alexander and Bruno Fernandes will be making way for Lionel Messi and Jude Bellingham as well in the dying minutes. I'm wondering maybe we bring Ronaldo. Or did we use Ronaldo last time? Did we use Ronaldo as a lone striker? I think that was what we did. That was a dumb move. We won't be doing that again. I think I'm going to go 2 strikers for the second leg. I have absolutely effed that pass up. It was meant to go to Messi, obviously. And it has not found said target because it put said quality on said pass. They are playing around a bit more like they actually want something out of this game. They won't get anything because it's 20 minutes left and it's 5-0. That is a problem. That is a big problem. It will be at Old Trafford, but we need to put a goal difference of 3 between ourselves and the pool. I've effed that up, but we can still get the ball back because nobody's on the follow-up. I'm trying to get to Messi, who is running in stupid places. We eventually got it to him. Bellingham. Messi. Want to go around Kude there and then give it to Benzi, but it didn't occur. Maguire imposing again. Bellingham. Back to Messi. It was meant to be a one-touch pass. However, it has decided it's going to take a touch before passing. I'm on the floor, and it's McTominay. I hope that's not serious. And we've got a defence more open than the Red Sea. I don't really know what's happened there. I was a bit concerned about McTominay going down, but he got back up. I committed Maguire, which obviously was the incorrect move there. And I just kind of don't know where everyone else was. I think I only had Mazraoui and Upamecano there, but thankfully, Bournemouth didn't find the goal, and I really hope they don't. Because even though we don't deserve the clean sheet, I say that we don't deserve the clean sheet, even though we've not done much to do the clean sheet, I think we should get it because we've just been so dominant. Anyway, McTominay, Benzema does not want to be the person to be controlling this, and he isn't going to hold on to it for too long. Rashford. Oh, Bellingham, you start to run. Oh, to be fair, I don't think it would have made it if he'd continued it, so we'll allow him there. Other things on his mind, such as Liverpool game. And we've closed him down, I think, with Upamecano. It might have come off Brooks last. I'm not really listening to the commentary. I know it's on in my ears and you guys can't hear the commentary, but... Oh, it's a corner. David Brooks once again to deliver the ball for the Cherries. I don't know how many more subs they have. I think they've done all 3. We've definitely done all 3. I'm aware of that. Sorry. Is that... I can probably guess who it is, because he's an absolute menace. As Harry Maguire just tried to slide... I'm controlling Luke Shaw, by the way. This is the AI. Harry Maguire is nearly taking out Luke Shaw in his own box, and I wasn't ready, really, to... I don't know. I should have paused it there, is my point. At the end of the day, Harry Maguire nearly took out his England teammate. Leo should get to this. I don't know why... who is that? Benzema is thinking about coming towards it. It is Benzema, who has the space. He doesn't have the finish, unfortunately. I don't know if it hit the Bournemouth defender on the way through. I think it might not have done. I think he took so long to take a touch and the shot that the Bournemouth defender got back enough to put him off. And it will be a goal kick to Bournemouth. I was thinking there. I was trying to check the Man United score, but I'll check it at half-time, because at half-time IRL, it's 8:45 at this point, pretty much. So we'll check it after this episode, in between this one and the next one. I'm going to record the Liverpool one straight after this, just to get it out of the way. It will be, obviously, tomorrow, the first of Saturday's double upload. But I'm going to record it tonight. Can we get number 6? No, Blake is not allowing it. Fair enough. You know, you've got to respect it. The right answer there would have been to finesse it, but it still went in the right direction anyway. I think the save probably would have been still made, because it was going to go... I was aiming for that bottom right anyway, if I'd finessed it or even if I'd not. The bottom right was my boy there. It's going to be a corner. 5 minutes remaining here at Vitality Stadium. We have dominated, and we are... I think we're primed and ready for Liverpool, to be honest, personally. I don't know if we'll get the goal difference we're expecting, but we're prepared. We're going to win. Kude coming off for Zamora. I'm surprised Zamora isn't starting, to be honest. He's got to have quite good potential, I believe, in career mode. Unless Kude is just better. It's Kude, by the way, for the record, anyone who is wondering. Not Kunde. Maguire! There he is! Slabhead! Scored the 6th against Sevilla. Scores the 6th against Bournemouth. Should change his fucking shirt number to number 6. Move over, LaCroix. Slabhead is picked out perfectly, and it is 6-0 Manchester United. You can hear the rousing chants of "We love you, United, we do," or "We love United, we do." Even I can't get it right, but there are some fans chanting, "Can we play you every week?" That's a bit disrespectful, especially since they got a point against us earlier in the season. I agree with it in this current capacity, but they did draw against us earlier in the season, and that point could cost us the Premier League title eventually. We just need to calm down here, lads. They still might get a goal. I've taken my foot off the gas quite a lot now. I think there's no worries about who the points will be going to. Bellingham into Benzi. Onto Rashford. 6 minutes of added time, not required because we know the winners already. Benzema, come on, lad! Shoot! Yes! Karim Benzema! He has bagged his 7. It is 7-0 against Bournemouth. I didn't know if he would ever shoot because I was pressing B so much there. I thought he might go over. But Karim Benzema, fingertips to it by the Bournemouth goalkeeper, who's had a hell of a day. What's bad is the goalkeeper has conceded 7, but we have had, I would guess, 25 shots. Or at the very least 20. We have been absolutely all over these cunts. 5th goal in 11 games in the Premier League for Karim Benzema. He was always going to be a backup. I just didn't want him to be a free agent because he didn't deserve that, really. And he's done alright. He's not really the most mobile of players. I believe his pace is less than Harry Maguire's now, which I think is probably an insult more than anything. Donny's coming through late there, and it won't matter because they will probably score now here. This will be their goal. It nearly was. A bit of miscommunication between Maguire and Upamecano, but it is enough, and it's an absolute all-out destruction of the home side here. A 7-0 victory for Manchester United against the Cherries. It is fantastic, and it is the momentum we absolutely need. If Liverpool could score 7, we could score 7. Granted, we have scored 7 against Bournemouth. But Liverpool scored 9 against Bournemouth in real life, and they're below them. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I think it's a double from Alexander, a double from Aussie men. Fernandes, Maguire, and Benzema, the goal scorers for ourselves. Bournemouth, no goal scorers, no real chances, to be honest with you. Nothing. We didn't really allow them anything. And it might be Maguire and Upamecano, the defence. Although I say that every time, LaCroix's been very good. Upamecano, he's a bit shaky. I can't lie, I like Maguire more than Upamecano. Okay, so a bit unfair in the stats department. 64 to 36 in terms of possession, 21 to 4 shots, and 30.1 to 1.1 expected goals. Slight dominance there, I would say. Not really too much between the two sides. Take a look at the stats, then it's going to be either Ozyman or Alexander, and it is Alexander who will take the Man of the Match award today, but it really could have been anyone. It is a brace for him again, the young English winger, and he gets an 8.4 for the performance. Victor Osimhen as well with a brace and an assist, 8.4. I thought Osimhen might get above just purely off the assist, but Alexander has been given it. I think they could share it, really. They'll probably agree to share it. They're sharing the top goal scorer for Manchester United in the Premier League right now. I think one of them might have broken into the top 8, so we'll see that momentarily. Bruno Fernandes with a goal and 2 assists and an 8 rating for him. He flourishes, I was going to say, or thrives, and I just nearly tripped on my words. Basically, he is a brilliant player in that cam role. Off the wide side, not really, but when it's a one striker and he's playing just behind, fantastic. Harry Maguire, dominant in defence today. 1 goal and a 7.9. I was going to say 1.9. No, be out of the club. 7.9 for Harry Maguire with a goal today. Marcus Rashford coming on, or did he come on? Oh, he always started. A brace of assists for the Englishman at 7.7. David De Gea, clean sheet, didn't really do much for it. 3 shots on target, 3 saves. I think they're pretty sensible and comfortable saves as well. I don't think there was anything too troubling for the Spaniard today. An assist and a 7.3 for Donny van de Beek. An assist from CDM and a 7.2 for Scott McTominay. And Benzema coming on to wrap up the game and get a goal himself. Number 7 for the veteran Frenchman at a 7.2. Even if Meccano had a good day. And I don't think anyone really had a bad day apart from whoever got substituted on, because they weren't really required. Man of the match, if you could pick one for Bournemouth, Brian Brobby. He had all 3 shots. We had 3 shots anyway. I think they had 4 altogether. We had 3 shots. 2 of them ended up on target. 6.8 for him. Who got the other shot? I'm genuinely intrigued. Is that Sariki Dembele? It is. I thought. Well, I didn't think it was Usman, but I thought it might have been a different Dembele. Better shot coming from Ryan Christie. Fair enough. And the goalkeeper got a 6.1. Despite the fact that he was, in fact, conceding 7 today. But he had 15 shots on his goal, 8 saves, and conceded 7. Look how busy that goal is, by the way. But ladies and gentlemen, we will go into the post-match interview. It's been a long episode as it is, because we scored 7. It took quite a while to get through the match. Take a look at some of those scorelines there if you're interested. Liverpool did get a victory, which means our victory will keep us the same points total ahead of Liverpool, which I believe was 8. Technically, right now, we are level with Chelsea. They do have 2 games in hand. In fact, we might technically be top, but again, they have 2 games in hand. Either that or I've completely forgot the points total we were behind by, and we might not be top. We might actually. I can't remember if we're 2 points behind or if we're going to be equal now. But I mean, they played Southampton, they'll beat Southampton, so it's have a game in hand as well. But we still have to play them too, so I'm really hoping they drop more points before the game against us. That would be vital. I'm really hoping we can keep going in both Champions League and Premier League. Premier League, it was beautiful today. It was beautiful. We're looking stronger and stronger. I'm happy with that. Sincerest apologies to Bournemouth, but I needed to make a statement. And if you're a Bournemouth fan, maybe skip this episode. It's a bit late to tell you now, but maybe skip this episode. 7-0, the scoreline today. Bournemouth never really looked like scoring, to be honest with you. There may be one clear-cut chance I thought, oh, maybe. And that was right at the end when Meccano and Maguire kind of mixed up a little bit, but nothing serious. Progress assessment, none of your business. Don't give a fuck about youth development. Have to say that I'm glad you recognise how beautiful, what? How valuable I am to the club. Plus it means I can clear my head and focus 100% on my football. I'm struggling. I am. Let's go back to work. Lionel Messi did want the game against Bournemouth, which is lucky that I subbed him on. Hey Gaffer, thanks for listening to what I had to say. I really appreciate the chance to play while I'm in such good form. Great performance. The reason he came on as a submit, I don't know if you were complaining about that. I may use you for Liverpool. We may need you for it. So I also did forget that you requested the game, but that's a different matter entirely. So advance up to the next game against Liverpool. I'm sure there'll be a press conference we have to talk at. But before that, and we're going to end the episode here anyway, but before we go into the next episode, take on Liverpool with a superhuman goal that we have to exceed here. These are the standings in the Champions League. As you can see, Leverkusen have beaten Barcelona and made it to semi-finals, by the way. But also, Manchester City have advanced as well in 6-3 on aggregate. We'll find out who advances between PSG and Arsenal. I can already tell you who's going to advance in that one. It'll be PSG. And between Manchester United and Liverpool, it'll probably be Liverpool. But we got to think positive. But anyway, I was going to look at the Premier League, is why I was here, to be honest. We're technically top. No, we're not. Because Chelsea have played their game. I did simulate, and they won it. Of course they did. It was Southampton. What was the score in? 3-0. Okay. So my hope now, Manchester City, you lads, you absolute lads, always been a fan. Beat them, please. We do have Aston Villa that same week. If Man City beat Chelsea and we beat Aston Villa, we'll be on the same points. Chelsea will still have said game in hand, but we will be 3 points behind them. And we still have to play Chelsea. So if we beat Chelsea, it will be level with them. It's going to come down to the absolute wire, but I'm here for it personally. But we do have to change focus a little bit because the challenge is now preventing Liverpool from being bastards again and hopefully advancing to a Champions League semi-finals. But can't be doing a career mode during a United game, got a multitask. Well, I know, but I'm behind because of various technological issues this week, so I'm recording these two, and I'll catch the end of the United game anyway. We should be winning it anyway. I've not checked the score, but we should be winning anyway. But I do want to record this Liverpool one, just so it's out of the way. I'm going to do that straight after this, but I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to save over. I think I already saved over. I didn't, which is good that I checked. How did the first leg go? It was a 7-4 loss, and I'm not really sure how it was a 7-4 loss, but it was. It's 0-0 at half-time, and we could be down. Might tune into... nah, but I want to record this to get it done. Either get the jubilation of us managing to get a 3-goal deficit back to level terms, or getting knocked out by Liverpool. So, 7-4 loss in the first leg. What I've taught, or what I've learned from that, is to not use Donnarumma again. So it will be about never again that Donnarumma plays in this club. De Gea will start that. We tried about 40 long shots. Oh boy, might not go for compilation goals. I hope they score one before they go for the compilation goals. But anyway, I will end this off immediately on Twitch. I will be recording the Liverpool game straight after. But on YouTube, it will be the day after. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you very soon.